Coming up on Juice and Java, Baldwinsville's 19th annual winter celebration makes a splash with a polar plunge for charity.
And we're live in Skaneateles for the polar plunge this chilly Saturday morning.
And one on-campus destination got a makeover. All that and more starts right now. Good morning, I'm Kaitlin Campbell.
And I'm Underwood. Thanks for starting your morning with us. Let's get into our first story. We're talking about polar plunges today because there's multiple of them happening around the area in Baldwinsville. Celebrations are kicking off for its annual winter celebration, Baldwinsville Big Chill.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for people to take a plunge for a good cause. That's where we find our Olivia Rodriguez now. Olivia, it looks like it's snowing and it has to be pretty cold out, but is that stopping anyone?
Hey there, Caitlin and Riley. Well, you're right. It is absolutely freezing out here. We got the snow coming down, but that is not going to stop the people of Baldwinsville from coming out for the 19th annual Baldwinsville Big Chill. Now, I'm here with one of the organizers, Matt Hunt. Matt, can you tell us a little bit about what the Big Chill is?
Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here. So like you said, it's the 19th annual. This event exists to keep the chamber financially solvent in the community and support our businesses. Raises money for Rotary Club of Baldwinsville and all the support that they provide in the community. And our plunge team, so we have over 100 people signed up to plunge into the icy river behind us here. And what they do is they each raise a minimum of $100 to get the honor to go into the river, and they choose a charity of choice. So our top 3 teams get donations to their charity. And then this year, our friends at Rotary are giving out Community Impact Awards to other teams who don't place in the top 3. And then along with that, we feature some of our great food and beverage vendors from the community and our Best in Bowl tent for $5. You get to warm up and sample some food.
Well, that all sounds like so much fun. I know you're just talking about right behind us. You can see the plunge area right over here. We're going to have teams running around now. I got one last question for you. Sure. Tell me a little bit about what this event means to the community. I know it's been going on for 19 years. How does it bring people together? So
this event is very near and dear to my heart. This is my first year not running the event after about 8 years. So this really is all about community. You know, they say it takes a village, and this truly does, from the municipality to the chamber, Rotary, volunteers, sponsors. This event is primarily sponsored by Solvay Bank, many other people, many other hands. And so to me, it's a wild, fun, crazy event in the middle of winter, but it does so much good in this community and so many people come out to support it, and I just love that.
Thank you so much, Matt. Well, if you want to come down to the Big Chill, it's happening for the rest of the day. Caitlin and Riley, I'm going to send it back to you guys from Baldwinsville.
Olivia, thank you. That's not for the week. Let's go polar plunge to polar plunge. Tegan Brostrom is in Skaneateles at their polar plunge happening now.
Tegan, how's it looking out there?
Good morning. It is a chilly morning out here on Skaneateles Lake. Some snow is coming down, but that is not stopping the around 130 people that are about to plunge into this little slip of water that has been cut out from the ice and the snow this morning in Skaneateles. The funds from the polar plunge are going to 3 Skaneateles charities, the fire department, the local ambulance that they call Sage, and the education center. So really a chilly plunge for a great cause this morning in Skaneateles. We're live. Tegan Brostrom, CitrusTV News.
Tegan, thanks so much. It looks a little cold out there. I don't know if I could do that this morning.
I don't think so. I mean, those people can do what they want. I don't think that's for me.
No, personally, I could not. I mean, I can barely even go from my house to here without freezing.
Yeah.
Well, Abby Tolchin is here with our weather. Abby, is the winter weather supposed to continue?
Yeah, guys, I mean, it's cold. It's going to be cold. We've got, right now it's 12 degrees, but that wind chill makes it feel like 7. So if you're planning on going outside, don't forget your jacket. Don't forget hat, gloves. I like to wear 2 pairs of socks sometimes because it gets pretty cold down there. But if we're looking at later tonight, if you're planning any late night activities, it's going to be 7 degrees. It's going to be cloudy, and you can expect some flurries. And if you are trying to escape, you can't, because it's cold everywhere. We've got 14 here in Penny and Ithaca, a little bit warmer in Rochester, and a little bit colder in Cortland. But I'll have more about what to expect later on in the week. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Abby. Well, Black History Month is starting tomorrow, and so are the events on campus. Opening tomorrow is a book display on the first floor of Byrd Library. The collection will feature titles about Black history and important figures for the entire month.
A workshop introducing students to zine making is being held on Monday at 7 p.m. in Shine, and students will learn about the practice created by Black communities. Students can also attend a professional development workshop on Tuesday, plus a dance class and a spoken word performance on Friday. And a longtime South Campus building is getting a new life. CitrusTV's Zara Suvantos show how the incomplete is blending history with a space students call their own.
Been a part of Syracuse University for generations. Originally used by alumni, faculty, and staff as a ski lodge, the building dates back to the 1800s, carrying decades of history with it.
So the goal behind the Incomplete project was to create a third space for the students. It was about ultimately taking a space that had been utilized by alumni, faculty, and staff for years before, give it a refresh, make sure you maintained the history and the nostalgia of the space, and then add comfort amenities like air conditioning, heat, so that you never felt rushed to be in or out of here. You could really just enjoy the venue.
The building has changed over the years, but the goal is still the same: to be a place where people can sit down, feel comfortable, and spend time in a place that feels like a home away from home.
So I encourage, more than anything, if not to come up here to eat, come up here to experience the Inn, because it is a really, really cool place.
For students, the Inn has become more than a dining option. It's a place to unwind.
This place, it feels like straight out of a movie, like the lighting, like the fireplace.
It just became like a weekly thing for me and my friends to just come and hang out. It just feels like an escape kind of from dining hall space or from like a school space. It feels like sometimes dining halls can be really like facey, and like this is more homey and like kind of a family here.
Yes. And for students, that's exactly what makes the Inn feel special. Zara Savanto, Citrus TV News.
All right, thank you so much, Zara. Well, the annual Central New York Brew Fest is back for its 29th year. This year, over 150 brews are being sampled, plus hard ciders, canned cocktails, seltzers, and mocktails, too.
People can ask the breweries questions while they sample their new flavors. There will also be live music during each session. The two main sessions begin at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. today, and tickets are $60 per session. Attendance is limited to $1,200 per group. I have to say, I would definitely choose this over going outside for the polar plunge.
I like it. Let's go to the Brew Fest.
Yes.
I think this is a good idea. We can sample 150 of them.
Yes.
So I don't know, does that ticket include, can I sample all 150 of them? Is that allowed?
I would think so.
I think so.
I mean, you can go and ask the breweries.
I might have to. Space is limited, though.
Yes, definitely. We'll continue tomorrow afternoon at the 443 Social Club is hosting Jess Fest. Artists Jessica Brown, Jess Novak, and Jessie Elizabeth will all be performing their original music live for audience members. Novak's song Woman received the Syracuse Area Music Award for Best Pop in 2025. Spectators must be 18 years old. Tickets are currently sold out, but there is a wait list on the venue's website.
From Jess Fest to Jazz Fest, January Jazz Fest is happening today at the Timberbanks Clubhouse in Baldwinsville. Attendees can expect music all day for dancing and jamming out. The program is raising money for future events that include a summer jazz workshop and a free youth orchestra. Tickets are no longer available online, but can be purchased at the door for $30. The annual event starts at 2 and lasts until 7.
I have to say, a lot of music in the area. I'm a big music fan. Opportunities to get out in the community. Clearly, they're popular if they've been sold out.
I think so. I know our one of our producers, Jess Nestor, was very excited about Jess Fest. It was named after her, apparently, because there's so many Jessicas. Apparently, she's not performing, though, but I was disappointed to see that.
Well, when I first saw the Jess Fest, I was like, oh, is it a meetup for everybody named Jess in the Syracuse area?
Well, she could have gone then.
Exactly. Well, after the break, we'll tell you what's going on around the world.
And our Sophia DeStasso sat down with a new family-owned bakery.
Stay with us.
trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to Juice and Java. The federal government entered a partial shutdown beginning this morning. Despite the Senate agreeing to a funding deal, it now has to go back to the House, but they are not in session until Monday.
The impacted funding includes FEMA, which is money for natural disasters, the Transportation Department, and the Department of Homeland Security. Experts say FEMA should still have enough money to get through the upcoming winter storm. The Department of Transportation, air traffic controllers again will be working without pay until a funding bill is passed.
After the longest shutdown in U.S. history last fall, lawmakers have made some changes. They are now working to pass individual spending bills for federal agencies through September. This will ensure minimal agencies are left without funding in the case of a government shutdown.
A new local bakery is already drawing attention. Last week it officially opened. Our Sophia DeStasso takes us inside, exploring the history of the space and what inspired the owners to open their doors.
Son-in-law Paul Hazard has known this house for years.
You know, this was a lived-in space, and a lot of history here. Several families have lived here throughout the years.
This isn't the only property the family owns. Hazard says he
got a job at the restaurant next door, and so yeah, I was here in the house. I got to see what it was like in the space before they changed it.
On the outside, it still looks like a house, but on the inside, the owners turned it into a bakery.
It's definitely been in the works for a while.
That's especially true after a year of renovations.
Every time we would fix a problem, we would find another issue underneath.
That didn't stop them, though.
Every step along the way, every detail was really fully considered, and we wanted to do everything totally right.
The idea of the bakery came from the restaurant, where they started making their signature bread.
The chefs are so talented, and we love what they do, and so we wanted to give them this space where they could really kind of flex their creative muscles and shine a little bit.
For barista Margaret Wooden, she has
loved the reception I've gotten here from having a totally new customer base, and people are a lot more excited to get fun stuff on their drinks.
Even though the bread has been selling out, Hazard hopes customers notice all the effort put in.
I feel like just one look, you'll know how much love has gone into every detail of this place. From the food that we're serving, the breads that we're making, the decor. I think a lot of effort has gone into it.
For Juice and Java, I'm Sophia DeStasso.
And coming up on Juice and Java after the break, Syracuse basketball is trying to heat up tonight. I'll have all your on-campus weekend sports after the break.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. and move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome into sports. I'm Jude Bazerman. The Syracuse Orange are facing up against Notre Dame later this evening on the court. I think this is where the Orange can finally right their ship to turn their middling season around. But the Fighting Irish, they aren't any pushover. SU isn't much better than Notre Dame on paper, with only one more win in conference play and overall on the season. Notre Dame and their fans also travel well. We saw this 3.5 years ago when the Irish came to the Dome for football, and it wasn't a very close game. Not as bad as a 70-7 game we had in South Bend last year, but not very close either. The crowd was filled with gold, green, and blue rather than the orange and blue that's on my tie. That won't matter today. Donnie Freeman of the Orange, he'll continue his great season, and also expect guard J.J. Starling, who used to play for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, to get going as well. Turning to women's hoops, they'll be in sunny Florida tomorrow, taking on the Miami Hurricanes. The Orange only have 4 losses on the season compared to Miami's 9, including 4 wins in their last 5 games. The Orange finished last season with just 6 wins and 12 losses, so this year is already a significant improvement for them, and they'll be looking to keep the momentum going heading into tomorrow. Men's lacrosse starts their season tomorrow as well, hosting Boston University. SU is coming into the season ranked number 2 in the nation, and they have preseason player of the year Joey Spallina leading the team. They lost in the semifinals last season, and the expectations on campus are for the team to win their first national championship in 17 years. The women's team also plays tomorrow, but they're in a scrimmage against Niagara University. Now, speaking of championships, let's turn to the Super Bowl. It's a week away, but I'm already super pumped up and excited for the game. It's everybody's favorite. I'm just kidding, of course. The New England Patriots. No one really likes them, do they? Playing the Seattle Seahawks in a Super Bowl 49 rematch. Seattle hasn't lost since mid-November. They've been absolutely rolling, but New England, they've been on a great streak as well. They've only lost 1 game since the month of September. It's poised to be a great matchup. I'm going with Sam Darnold and the Seahawks to take the championship. Riley and Kaitlin, who do you guys have taking it?
I don't know. I have to say New England, just because I'm a fan of Drake May and his wife. So I'm going to, hopefully that continues and carries their success there.
You know, they're a good couple. Riley, are you on board with Kaitlin or me? You're the tiebreaker.
I know, and I was going to, I think everyone's going with Seattle, Jude, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think I'm going with the opposite. I'm going with New England. I think everyone's going for Seattle. I think I'm going with the Pats, take the underdog, but I have some advice for either team. If you're at the 1-yard line with the game on the line, run the ball.
That's some shade. That's some shade. With the Seattle fans watching, they're not going to be very happy with you. I thought one of you guys were going to be on my side. Is it going to be a close game, though? I think it's going to go down to the final drive. Riley, Kaitlin, what do you guys think?
I think it's going to be a good game. I mean, we saw the blowout. I mean, hate to admit it last year as a Kansas City fan, but I think we're due for a great Super Bowl. I think it's going to be a good one.
Hopefully, I mean, I like the close games. I feel like it's more entertaining, more fun. People really get into them. So I'm hoping it's a close game, but we'll see. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a close game. Again, I think Seattle takes it. I think Sam Darnold, I can see it now. As a Jets fan, he used to be our quarterback, and we wasted him. So I'm glad Seattle, and he's having success there. I think he's getting the ball on the 25-yard line, and they're going to drive down the field and win the game. And they're going to run the ball. So I think they're going to learn from their mistakes last time.
You know, Jude, I have a jersey, a Sam Darnold Jets jersey. I got it from Ross for $5.
I feel bad for you.
All right, well, let's check out the traffic. If you're heading to that basketball game you were talking about earlier today, let's go to Abby Tolchin. What's the weather looking like?
Well, I mean, we're looking at traffic right now, but right behind me is I-81, and this morning traffic is moving along pretty nicely right now. No major slowdowns in either direction, just your usual early commuters heading through the city. But keep in mind, like Jude said, it's game day. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m., so we're expecting traffic to really pick up later this afternoon, especially around campus and the downtown exits. If you're heading to the game, plan ahead. Fans can park in designated campus lots like Skytop, as well as on-campus garages and surface lots, which will open up ahead of game time. Leave early and give yourself extra time, and you should be good to go. That's all I have for now. I'll have your 5-day forecast in a bit. Back to you guys.
Well, all that traffic, that's going to be a little, you got to be a little cautious with all this snow on the ground.
Definitely. Coming up next, we have Isabella Galan here to tell us all of the entertainment headlines. We'll be back.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Looking for an activity to do that keeps you out of the cold? Well, you're in luck. All throughout the semester, there are tons of shows coming to stages across Central New York.
And who better to talk about all things theater than our entertainment correspondent, Isabella Galan. Isabella, what do you got for us?
Yeah, that's right. No matter if you are a theater lover like me or maybe see a show once a year, over the next few months in Central New York, there will be a variety of plays and musicals that has something for everyone. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. Kicking off our list, about a 15-minute walk from campus, the Syracuse stage is hosting the world premiere of Relentless, a play that combines loyalty and legacy for a professional boxer who ends up back at her home gym with her former coach. Previews for the emotional yet comedic play begin Wednesday, February 4th, and the show will be running through February 22nd. Now, sticking with plays, the 6-time Tony Award nominee MFer with the Hat is making its CNY premiere at Red House Arts Center. Running from February 11th through February 15th, this play focuses on themes of love, friendship, addiction, and the challenges of adulthood. Later in the month, the SU Drama Department is putting on The Picnic. The Pulitzer Prize-winning classic by William Inge brings attraction and unfulfilled desire right to the Syracuse stage. Opening night is set for February 21st and runs through March 1st. Now, on to the musicals, my personal favorite. The Tribe is coming to the Everson Museum as Baldwinsville Theater Guild is putting on their production of Hair. The musical examines a group of 60s-era youth living in New York City and fighting against the Vietnam War draft. This production begins on February 5th and will run through February 8th. The national tour of Music Man is coming to the Landmark Theater as well, and the classic comedy follows a traveling salesman as he cons people in the River City, Iowa, but that all changes when he falls for the town's librarian. Opening night is set for Tuesday, February 10th and will run through Valentine's Day. Steel Hearts, the Johnny Henry musical, will also be at the On Center for a short run from February 13th through the 15th, and Syracuse University's Black Box Players is also putting on Alice by Heart at the end of February. And of course, you can't forget about the local high schools. Next weekend, West Genesee High School is performing Something Rotten, Baldwinsville is putting on The Music Man, Casanova is doing Seussical, and Oswego is doing Matilda. And Riley and Kaitlin, those are literally only shows in February. Book of Mormon is coming to the Landmark in March, which I'm really excited about, followed by Anne Juliet in April. Syracuse Stage has so many other shows, plays, musicals, all lined up throughout the rest of the season. I can't believe all of the theater we have here in the area. It's great.
Yeah, MFer with the hat. That's sometimes what they call our sports reporter, Jude Baserman, when he's wearing those fancy top hats he wears. But do you have a favorite show you're most excited to see?
Oh my goodness. I am really excited just for all of them. I can't really say I have a favorite, but I'm really excited to see The Music Man coming up. I've never seen it on stage, so that would probably be my go-to right now. But again, my goal is to see all of them. We'll see if I can actually do it. The high school ones I probably won't be able to get to as many, but definitely at the Syracuse stage and the Landmark, my goal is to go to all of them.
Well, that's a good goal. And for students who are also hoping to do that, are there any ticket deals for them?
Yeah, there are. That's the great thing about having so many options for theater here, especially with the incredible drama department that we have. Like Black Box Players, those performances are all free for students. You don't have to pay anything, and usually the Landmark does rush tickets or even some student discounts. So if you're on the lookout for them, you can find some discounts for sure.
Well, Isabella, thank you so much. When we come back, a look at your 5-day forecast.
Plus, the Grammys are tonight. A look at the performances. You don't want to miss it.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Welcome back into Juice and Java, and looking at the week we have up ahead. It's going to be not a bad week. We're actually looking. I never thought I'd say I'm excited for 20-degree weather, but I'm excited. We have on Monday, it's going to be 24 degrees with a low of 4, which I'm so excited for. And on Tuesday, up to 27. We're almost at 30 degrees. What more could you be excited for? But I was doing a little bit of research about upstate New York's weather, and I found out that there's actually an award called the Golden Snowball, and it's awarded to the city in upstate New York that receives the most snowfall in the year. Now, Kaitlin and Riley, what city do you guys think has won the Golden Snowball the most amount of times? I've got Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. What are you guys thinking?
We talking all time here? We're talking all time
All
wins?
time. Who has the most wins?
I have to say Buffalo, I feel like.
You know, I'm going with the Cuse, man. I'm going with the 315.
And you are right. Syracuse has the most
look
wins
at
with
that.
over 30 wins. The Buffalo is second with almost 30 wins. So they're up there, but we might win again this year. You never know.
We'll see.
It's an award I don't want to win.
I don't think you're gonna want it.
Well, one award I would want to win. The Grammys are tomorrow night, beginning at 8 p.m. Some of the biggest names in music will be on stage. There's even a few new categories, including Best Album Cover and Best Traditional Country Album.
We'll see performances from Tyler, the Creator, Sabrina Carpenter, Bruno Mars, and many more. Harry Styles will also be making a Grammys comeback, but not as a presenter and not a nominee. Are you guys Harry Styles fans? Have you seen the new album?
I'm so excited. His tour tickets were insane, crazy, but I'm excited.
So I'm excited to see him kind of pop out. I feel like he hasn't been in the media much.
Yeah, I'm not the person to ask for this, but I know we were talking earlier, Justin Bieber's up for a few nominations. You guys are believers, I know.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer, so I hope he wins.
Oh yeah, and he's performing too.
He is?
I heard he's performing, which I'm so excited for.
Well, me too. Well, that's all the time we have for Juice and Java this morning.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Riley Underwood.
And I'm Kaitlin Campbell. Have a great day, Syracuse.